The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Daniel Stark Injury Lawyers. This might be shocking to hear, but we're in what some professionals call the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer. Attorney Michael Cupero and Public Communications Director Linda McMillan with Daniel Stark Injury Lawyers are here to explain the term. So Linda, what exactly are the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer, and why should families pay attention?
Yeah, so the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer start on Memorial Weekend and go through Labor Day up until September. And those 100 days are the busiest days where teens are on the road. They're getting to and from hanging out with their friends. They've got a lot of free time in the summer, and accidents tend to happen more during those times. There's a lot of kids in the state of Texas, and because of what we see at Daniel Stark Injury Lawyers, it's our duty to make sure that our Texans are protected even before they even need someone like a personal injury attorney.
Texas apparently consistently ranks among the states with the highest number of teen driving fatalities. Why is this issue especially important?
Texas has a large population and long roads, and there are lots of teen drivers that get their licenses and then practice driving for the first time in the summer. And so every conversation that we have about distracted driving, especially now during the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer, is important. Statistically, we're trying to get those numbers down as low as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, Daniel Stark Injury Lawyers handles crash cases every day. Linda, why has the firm chosen to focus on prevention efforts like what we're talking about today?
Yeah, it's what we're called to do, being a PI law firm. We don't want people to have to come and see us. And so if we can get out in front of it and provide protection and prevention, that's what we're trying to do. And so we're just trying to bring awareness around what the 100 Deadliest Days are so that families don't have to find themselves having to work with a PI law firm or in a worst case scenario where their children are hurt. So we have a summer safety agreement that we made for parents. They can print it off and sit down with their kids and go over it and have some form of a baseline of here's the expectations that we have for you.
All right, Michael, talk to us about some of the biggest dangers facing teen drivers during the summer months.
Teen drivers are routinely using their cell phones, listening to music while they're driving. Oftentimes they're speeding when they get distracted. We want to try to eradicate as many of those distractions as possible, and that's why these conversations are so important to have.
And let's talk about distracted driving. Why does it continue to be such a concern?
It continues to happen because we're not addressing it. We don't have the conversations to keep it from happening.
Thank you both so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Learn more at danielstark.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Daniel Stark Injury Lawyers.